Here we are, headed out on our next Becoming Greek adventure.
Where we're leaving the car behind
and taking an airplane.
In this video, we'll show you when it makes more sense to fly
than to take a ferry.
When traveling great distances in Greece, flying is often cheaper, easier, and more reliable.
Greece has different people, culture, history, and architecture, especially when you're traveling through different regions of the country. And we traveled from our home island in Crete to experience the music of Corfu in a vineyard with some of our favorite people. We're in Corfu Airport. It's kind of nuts.
No matter which way you go, it is going to be packed. This airport, it was hard to find a place to sit.
Summer travel is crazy, no matter how you travel. The ferries are also nuts, and you kind of get it over with a lot faster by flying. Usually when you're traveling, you have to connect in Athens. Always look to see what the most efficient way of getting somewhere is.
For the most part, air travel tends to be more reliable than the ferries, just because they don't have to worry about wind speeds and waves and things like that.
Getting as far as we were going from Crete all the way to Corfu, it's on the other side of the country. It would be overnight ferry to Athens with a car and drive across the country. Usually what I like to do is to fly to my first destination if it's a distance away from Athens, and then take ferries close to that island. So like a lot of the Cyclades islands before, we've like flown into Milos, Oparos, and then you can see some of the neighboring islands very easily by ferry and then fly back. If you're flying into the country from, say, America, like us, you always fly into Athens, and then it's a lot easier to get a connecting flight than it would be to make your way to Piraeus.
I suggest, especially if you're doing air travel, to pack a carry-on. Just pack it in a carry-on. Don't worry about a big piece of luggage. It honestly is a lot easier to get in and out of the airport if you're able to pack in just a carry-on.
Look to see if you're flying a Aegean or an OA flight for flying Olympic. Olympic is a smaller plane. That means your carry-ons cannot be as big. So if you're flying into some of those smaller Cycladic islands, often you're on a smaller plane.
And when visiting Greeks, always make sure that you pack space for things that they might give you, like fresh herbs, or
I actually smell that just you.
a bag of potatoes. I can't wait to eat these. Man, it smells really good though.
Oh.
It smells like a salad in my bag.
Can't wait to eat it when we get back to Crete.
Yeah! If you want to see how to travel Greece by ferry, check out these videos right here.
How's that framing? I can't tell.
I think it's great.